Hi, this is Nancy Philpot with Ask an Expert, here today to answer your love and relationship questions. And today's question is, Dear Nancy, my husband and I have some pretty nasty fights. My problem is, the more heated the argument gets, the more he pulls away. This incenses me and makes me want to fight more. I know this cycle is really damaging to our relationship, but I don't understand why he throws in the towel. Why won't he fight things out with me? I'm so glad you asked this question. It's one that I get a lot. And let me just say, you may not like my answer. So just listen for the truth here. You're stuck in a fight or flight relationship. And what you don't know is this. What you're doing is not love. It's not love. It's a survival pattern. And what your husband is freezing. He's just freezing up because he's so afraid of what you're going to do. And you've got to stop this. Now, I'm not sure where you learned this pattern, but I'm going to ask you a couple of questions that I want you to think about. First, did somebody that you love teach you how to be in this pattern in a relationship? Because if they did, it wasn't a healthy pattern. All of us are programmed. It's part of our DNA to fight or flee. And in fact, we do one of three things. When we feel like our survival's at stake, we either fight, we take flight, or we freeze. And what's happening in your relationship is that you're fighting and your husband's freezing. And probably he's doing it because he loves you and doesn't want to hurt you. And when you're in survival mode, when you're in that fight or flight pattern, what you don't know is going on is that your logical, cognitive part of the brain, the part of the brain that analyzes and says, ooh, I better not say that because it's going to create a long-term problem, it's not even connected, and all you're doing is just screaming and saying ugly things to each other. And it will kill the relationship if you don't stop. So how do you make that happen? Three things. First, when you feel that hook go in you, close your mouth, turn around and walk away. And say to yourself, I love him enough that I'm going to save this relationship. If you don't, then a couple of things might happen. If you have kids, you're teaching your kids how to treat the person they love when they're in a relationship. They're going to follow the same pattern that you're doing. Secondly, you're teaching people around you how to treat you, and you deserve so much more, and so does he. Third, tell him that starting today, right now, make this commitment that you're going to love yourself enough to stop this pattern. And here's how you're going to do it. Once again, when you feel that hook going in you, close your mouth, turn around and walk away. Make a commitment to yourself, to your relationship, and to him to stop this pattern, to interrupt this pattern as soon as possible. And tell them ahead of time, because sometimes when you interrupt the pattern and start doing something else, they make the mistake of believing that you're going away and you're not coming back. So be sure and be nice and say, I'm taking a time out and I'll be back when I'm feeling calmer. Connect with me at YourTango.com/experts/emotional health coaches.